Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to the channel. This afternoon, I'm going to go over this new tethered saddle I just got in. Now, I've never saddle hunted in my life. I've been lucky enough to always hunt on private property, and I've always had either lock-on stands or ladder stands or climbers. But I've been watching a lot of these guys nowadays, especially with like the hunting public and stuff like that, where they're really putting these saddles out there, and I see the benefits of being able to just go into the woods without lugging a tree stand on your back and getting in a tree and hunting, especially if you're hunting on public land. But even on my own property, it's nice to be able to go out without having to lug a climber or anything like that. Or if you wanted to still hunt and you just wanted to walk around for the day still hunting, and you get into an area that might be beneficial to get up in a tree, if you have your system on you with your backpack and a couple of sticks, you can, get up at an elevation that might give you a better view or whatever. But so I'm going to unbox this new tethered stuff. I just got it in the mail, and I've been looking forward to this. And season's only a week out, so I've got to get myself adjusted to this. But unboxing this, I got their his strap because I actually got drawed for a quota hunt this year, so I'll be hunting some land up towards Kentucky that's public. I won't be able to use any kind of hanger to screw into the tree. So I got that, the Predator platform. So this has, I guess I got to put this together. This is their Predator platform. I'll get all this put together, and then we'll go from there on that one. And of course, they send their tethered decals. And that platform comes with, this is their Predator pack. I actually didn't come with it. Once you hit a certain amount, they actually gift this to you. So basically, if you buy everything you need to saddle hunt from them, you'll get a free one of these packs, these Predator packs, and you got all the little straps on here. You can hang your little molly bags and stuff like that on. So that's kind of nice. That's the strap for that. This is the 8mm tether rope. We've got the 8mm lineman rope. And these are the Ropeman 1 ascenders. That makes it easier than using the stock knots. Makes it easier than using these other knots for adjusting yourself on the tree. And then this, we got some more decals. This is the ultralock saddle. So this one has the adjustable back support. So when you're in the tree, if you just want it to cover on your butt, you can have it on your butt. And then when you pull it up, you got back support when you're leaning against a tree. Now, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", 240 pounds. So I wanted something where I could kind of get relaxed in the tree and have that lower back support. So we'll get this thing put together and see how this works out. This also has the shoulder straps that go on this. You can use them with or without. They hook onto your saddle. Mosquitoes out here are bad today. All right, well, let me get all this stuff put together, and then we'll touch back. All right, guys, I'm back. I got everything put together and sorted out by how I'm going to attempt to use it. Like I said, this is my first time. I've never had the saddle or sat in the saddle yet, other than just kind of getting it on here just here recently to get it kind of set up for myself, get all the straps adjusted. So I'm going to go through it as a first time user. I've got, now this saddle, this is the ultralock XL. Like I said, it also has the adjustable back that can go under your butt farther, more like a seat for those longer sits, which I like to do. I like to do all day sits if I can, especially during the rut. But some of the components on it, on these pouches, they come on the saddle themselves. They don't come off. And they've got these one finger zippers on them that are really nice. Once you get them on, you don't have to reach over with two hands, hold your pouch, and try to unzip it in the tree. If you need something out of there, you can just reach down one finger and unzip it. It's a little bit noisy, but maybe you can work that out in the woods. We'll see. So the lineman's belt, I went ahead and hooked it onto the saddle, and I'm going to keep that in my left pouch. It's got the ascender on it. I took off the Prusik knot or Prusik knot, however you want to say it. Took that off because I want these ascenders for easier adjustment. And then the tether rope I will actually keep that in this right saddlebag. And then we'll try that out when it gets up on the tree here in a minute. Now I might make some adjustments as I get more used to it, but being that I've never done this before, it'll have some adjustments, I'm sure. And this is the Predator platform. We're going to get that on the tree set up real quick. It seems pretty easy. You put it on the tree, basically strapped up like this, and then set it down and it locks itself into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on this and see the ease of this. Hold it by the shoulder straps here. And then you just step inside this rope here. I just set it on the ground. Hold it up. And the best way I can describe this, it's basically like, it's like putting on a safety harness regardless. I'm like, basically you're hunting out of a safety harness with a seat built into it. But it goes on just like my harness does. That's pretty much it. I'll have to make some adjustments when I get in the tree as far as where I want everything set, I think, for like the pinch points and everything. But other than that, it's super lightweight. I wouldn't have any problem walking in the woods. My turkey vest is like this, so I wouldn't have any problem walking in the woods for a couple miles if I have to get to a point where I feel like I can get into a tree and get off the beaten path, especially if you're hunting public or something. All right, now let's get this here set up and we'll go from there. All right, so putting on the platform, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna do this on the ground. I'm not gonna climb up the tree right now. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes on hooking up this Predator platform. But let's reach around the tree. Put that strap back on that little knob on the front. Pull that thing tight. And that thing's pretty solid. As soon as you set that thing down, I don't think that dude's going anywhere. And I'll take out my lineman's. You can see the one-handed zipper, super easy. And if I was to be climbing up with my sticks. Now I did not buy any of the one sticks or anything from Tethrd as far as the sticks go. I have a set of old Lone Wolf that I've used on my lock-ons that I'm going to use until I find out whether or not this is really what I want to do as far as climbing and stuff. So, and these have the easy adjust. You can adjust that right there. So we'll step up here. This ain't too bad. And that, of course, is just your alignment as you're climbing. And this here is put this up here. And all the reviews I said always put it about forehead height. Of course, if I'm going to be doing this in the woods, I better be quieter than that. Like I said, this is my first time doing a saddle, so. All right, so let's take off the lineman's belt. And put that back in this pocket over here out of the way. I know they said to keep this about forehead height. I need to adjust this. This will definitely take a little bit of getting used to figure out where I want everything for sure, but figuring out your lean. Now this tree has a little bit of a lean to it, so it's wanting to pull me that way as soon as I start to lean over to the side, but it definitely will take some getting used to. For sure. I know that there's a lot of different ways they talk about being able to shoot from these things like this to your offside. Of course, you're going to want to try to plan your hunt to have a deer walking on your strong side. I'm right-handed, so it'll be on this side, on my left side. I don't know if I like it that high though. It's a little bit better. These all-day sits. Yeah, I'll have to play with this thing and kind of see what I'm gonna enjoy with different lengths. Definitely have to probably get the knee pads. This right here actually is, if I had knee pads right now, this is like super comfortable. I've got it stretched out. But that's like the perfect pressure on your bottom side. I could sit like this if my knees are kind of pinched against this tree, but I think with some knee pads like that right there, I mean, I could sit like this for a while. And I like to stand a lot too. In a normal deer stand, like especially and hang on, that first 2 hours of daylight, I typically just stand against the tree. Like I'm always just kind of stand with my seat folded up. That way I'm kind of ready for everything that comes in. You don't get caught off guard, but yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. So I'll continue to post some videos as the season goes. But I'm pretty excited to try something new, that's for sure. And as far as the Tethrd brand goes, I mean, I have no affiliation. This isn't a paid advertisement, obviously. I'm pretty, I mean, brand new to this, so I did some research, and this is the one that seemed like I would get the most fulfillment out of. Um, so, I mean, you make your decisions if you're looking into buying one of these, or, I mean, they're not the cheapest in the world, but when you buy a good quality, then you should get a good product in return, I think. So that was my goal, was getting a good quality American-made product. They're right here in Tennessee. Um, I'm in Tennessee as well, so uh, definitely looking forward to trying this and trying something a little bit different than just your typical uh, lock on or a climber or a ladder stand or something like that. Uh, and I'm going to try it with the sticks here in a couple hours and uh, see how all that goes. But hopefully this was some interest to y'all, and you got anything out of it. As a first time user, uh, I'm pretty impressed as the quality of this thing. It's pretty darn nice. So I'll definitely have to figure out like some kind of a system or a routine to get up into a tree. But definitely looking forward to slinging some arrows at some bucks. Hopefully this season, our season opens up this next weekend, or this coming weekend, this coming Saturday. So hopefully I'll be sitting in this thing open in the morning and slinging some arrows. But appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. I'll answer your questions. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That's what's going to kind of keep me pushing on to make more videos like this, guys. So appreciate it. Thank you.